that poor
Hello, everybody.
shelf.
How's it going? We just got back to our hotel room, and I just need to make sure that that is on mute. Good, we're doing that. It's very iffy here because we are somewhere.
Nobody will ever be able to tell.
Let me pop this out. So, where are we, Teresa?
I want to see who has guesses that maybe isn't.
Who didn't join the hangout?
Yeah, who was not in the hangout. What are your guesses? I think it'll be pretty obvious because you had a big hint in the background there.
Was there a big hint?
Downtown Disney trip for Mike. Anything else?
Oh yeah, we have a hint like this too.
Oh yes, here's another hint. We're in Walt Disney World. You got it, Shannon. Oh, nope, TH got it first. Good job, guys. I don't know why I feel like I'm shouting.
You are shouting.
It's very echoey.
You are. Well, you always get excited.
So we just got back from Disney Springs.
You got it right.
We did our...
So, Nick, we're not traders. We're going to explain.
Traders? We are traders, yeah. We just wanted to check out Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway.
Oh,
Make
Trisha
sure that it
even
was
knows where
all
we are.
right. You're right, Trisha. Holy cow. That's
Pop
crazy.
what, though? Pop what?
Yeah, we're here just solely to make sure that Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway is worth it to come to Disneyland. We're just making sure.
Yes.
We also decided to say hi to Tower of Terror.
Yes. So here's what happened. Okay. So the political answer is we came here for the podcast because it's going to be very important for us to see how the parks operate here, so we can better report on what the parks are going to be like when they open eventually in California. However, we also came because, like most of you, I'm guessing, we just needed some Disney in our life.
We're missing it.
But let's talk about...
So, let's see. How long have we been
50s.
here? We just got here today. We got here...
6 hours ago.
Yep, like 6 hours ago. So,
We're in the 50s.
The 50s, which I love because, right, Disneyland 1955.
Can I show you guys what else is cool about the 50s? We'll show you guys the room and stuff in a minute. We're gonna talk about that. But look at this.
Outside?
Look at
No,
this.
get your mask.
I'm just gonna show the door.
I'm just going to show the door.
It's like our podcast color
Yeah.
of the wall in our studio. And the entire
The whole building is that
the
color.
entire building is that color.
Oh, look, the railing's kind of like the podcast.
Oh yeah. We were staying at the Pop Century in the 50s wing. We wanted to be in the, what was the one next to the Skyliner?
50s and 60s are both next to the Skyliner. So we decided we wanted to be near the Skyliner.
We have not had the Dole Whip yet.
We have not, no. The only thing we've eaten was actually non-Disney food. We ate at, what was it called?
House of Blues.
House of Blues.
Why do you, like, you don't
I
know?
don't
You're
know.
the one who picked
I was
it.
the one that picked it. There's my phone. I have Tag's making fun of me. I brought a UV phone sanitizer, and I'm
We're gonna
forcing
show it.
both of us to sanitize our
Well,
phones.
here,
when
we're
we
going to
get back.
sanitize my phone. Do you want to demonstrate?
Yeah, I'll take mine out. It's not that exciting, but here it is.
I like that it talks.
Start disinfection.
And
It's
then
8 minutes. You're not going to sit there the whole time.
and then it like goes through.
Do you guys want a quick tour of the room?
Can't believe it's dark there. Yeah, it is 8:37 here.
Oh, that's right, because yeah, California. So you guys are like.
So let's
like
start
that.
here. So the front door is here, and it's like on an angle, and then we've got our window. For those of you who don't know this, I got myself a child this week. Its name is Taglet, and Taglet has been hanging out in the window today, watching everybody go by. He's also sporting a DLWeekly, oops, there he is, pin. So he's been hanging out. I guess I'll just leave him here for right now. And in here they've got a refrigerator and just ignore the fact that we have all these bad snacks for us.
We decided we were going to try to not ever, we drove. So we decided that to be safe, we weren't going to stop and eat at restaurants or anything on the way. We just stopped for gas and bathroom, and that was it. So that's some of our snacks. I lived on peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
We've got this big TV, and one of the cool things, because they don't have fireworks, is you can watch the fireworks show recorded on the television, which we're going to probably check out later. We've got this bed. We'll show you the other one in a second, but this is Teresa's bed. And then back here is the bathroom. One of the cool things here is it's got this sliding door that kind of covers up this area, which has our clothes and our toiletry stuff and the mirror and the cool sink.
Waving in the mirror to them.
Oh, Teresa's waving way. Where are you? Oh, you're behind the thing. They can't see it. The other cool thing is there's a door here that closes, so if you need to use the bathroom or the shower, you can do that while somebody's getting ready or whatever, which will work great because Teresa spends a lot of time on the whatever. What?
I spent a lot of time.
Well, because you distracted me.
Blow drying my hair.
She spends time, drying her hair because it doesn't just come out like this. So it'll be great because I'll be able to shower while she's doing that after her shower.
My little pocket for hanging stuff.
And then we talked about this on the Hangout. I'll get to you guys' questions in 1 second. The famous Disney H2O shampoo, conditioner, and body wash, they've switched to this system where they lock it in. And, of course, they have these things that say cleaned because it's, COVID. But the nice thing about this is it's better for the environment because it's not just the little plastic bottles that people throw away or whatever. The downside is you can't take it with you as easy. It's got a rain shower head and a handle, and then toilet. Again, this kind of closes, and I love this mirror, by the way.
I'm starting to get the Corona sunburn because it's not from my sunglasses or from where my mask was.
Come in here in the light. Let's show them.
See it?
So,
just like right here.
Yeah.
See, that's why we gotta take the sunscreen with us.
Yeah. So the other cool thing. Do you want to hold this and
I'll
I'll show them this coolness? So the cool thing about this is there's a table.
And there were chairs, but I put them off to the side.
And you pull it. You want to show it as it collapses. And there's the bed. And it's got this cool light.
Oh, look at Pluto!
And there's Pluto, and you can turn the light off if you want to. And this is the other bed. And then you want the table back. It's also very easy. I'm doing it with one hand, almost no effort. And now you got the desk back.
I'm not a good camera person.
The other cool thing is there are 2 outlets and 2 USB plugs. Then on the other side, between the 2 beds, there's 2 outlets and 2 USB plugs. The other side of the bed, 2 outlets, 2 USB plugs. On the table below the TV, 2 outlets, 2 USB plugs,
And then over here.
2 outlets, 2 USB plugs. So.
And then there's also 2 outlets over here.
With USB?
No USB.
No USB.
But it's got a light switch, yeah.
Oh,
look at that.
that's cool.
Fancy. You can light up all of our snacks.
So this is our very first time that we've stayed. You've never stayed on property, have you?
No.
This is the very first time Teresa and I have ever stayed on a Disney property. And she's running off. Okay, what are you guys saying? I'm sorry. Sorry. Let's go back to the you already
Walt
did.
Disney World. Dole Whip. That's awesome.
It's dark. They're still light and hot. It's hot here too. It's
How
86 and humid.
Oh, Trisha, so the phone sanitizer, I gotta ask Vern, because he's the one that bought it. I think it's called like Sanitize My Phone. Maybe.
Shut down.
Oh, it's done. That
Um,
wasn't 8 minutes.
It may have been. We went through the whole thing. But it's basically like UV light or whatever, and it's anything that fits into it. So like phones will sanitize. So I use it at home for like our remotes.
So Bob,
Really, that's about it.
Bob, you're welcome for the pin. I'm glad that you guys like it. Again, the pin is for what?
The pin was so if you're a $20 supporter or above,
You get the pin.
and we grandfathered in our $10 supporters that we're getting biannual pins.
Yeah. So actually, I have mine. We've shown them on a stream before. But
Let's
I'll
see.
show them again real quick. Oh, show them this too. This is the 2-year.
Yes. Did you guys see my Was that part of the tour? Was my ear tote?
Oh, you should show
I have a separate ear tote. Okay, I gotta look in
So this
here.
is what, 2-year? If you're a 2-year supporter,
Oh, hey, Lynn.
we give you the DL Weekly lanyard, and then if you're the 20 folks, you get the actual pin. It's a good pin. It's like a Disney pin, and it's our podcast.
Okay,
Lynn's
where
here?
are we? Lynn's here. Hang on. Maybe you need to be in charge of this because.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
that scrolling makes more sense. Good
Yeah.
job. Yeah, so the room setup's nice. It's not massive, but this is just like the standard room. So they do have bigger rooms than this. But I like this bed setup that we got going here. That's nice.
So one thing that's different about Disneyland, I'm sure some of you guys know this, is the room key, your park ticket, your Fast Pass Plus, which is kind of like Max Pass, but doesn't cost anything at Disney World, all goes through your Magic Band. And when you book at a Disney hotel, you can pick your Magic Band. So
Well,
Teresa
at
picked,
the end of, like, it only goes to the end of this year that it's free.
Right.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they're discounted.
Yeah. I think
So
they're like
Teresa got a
$10.
purple one.
I got this is one of the, like, free ones.
Yeah. I paid a little extra because I wanted Mickey Mouse with the castle. And then on the other side, it actually has their version of the Haunted Mansion, Peter Pan, Big Thunder, Space Mountain, and more Peter Pan, it looks like.
Let's see. The room, I think we only paid, I don't remember now, $130 a night, I think.
It wasn't very bad.
It's, like, deeply discounted right now.
Concierge got it for us.
Yes, concierge hooked us
So
up. They
that's
got
why
our
I don't know how much
reservations
it
done.
costs,
I think it
'cause-
was $130 a night. Say hi to the castle for me. That's awesome. Quality of the pin's excellent. Oh, thank you, Ace. Oh, and he's using your lanyard at work. That's awesome. Are we? Okay.
We're all the way down.
So we talked to the cast member today because the one that checked us in here, didn't even say anything. We just said, oh yeah, we usually go to Disneyland, but since Disneyland's closed, ta-da, here we are. So we were talking Disneyland with her, and she told us that Disneyland was her favorite park. So I thought that was funny since she's working at Walt Disney World.
Yep.
But then B, we were talking about Magic Bands, and she told us that they started the process of getting Magic Bands going. Like, they started all the technology. It was like 4 years before Magic Bands actually came out.
Yeah.
So she's like, I really don't see it coming, because it was like a huge process for it to come. So, which, makes sense. But
So
the Magic Bands, one thing I got to show you guys about the Magic Bands, I was not looking forward to them. I'm going to be honest, because I thought they were going to be big and bulky
Hi,
and
Josh.
awful. But they're really thin.
They don't weigh anything.
And they don't weigh anything. They also, for kids, so everyone gets the same size Magic Band, but if you have a little wrist or if you're a child, they do have it on the inside where you can kind of see it there.
I'll give you some light.
Where you can rip this bottom part off. So then it's, this side you can tell better. You can rip off the gray part so you only have the purple top. So they're not bad. They're really not annoying. It is quite nice to be able to just go up to the room and
I like not having to dig in my pocket. The other thing you can do is you can link a credit card or a debit card to your My Disney Experience account, or I'm sorry, to your room.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you pay in the park, you just use your Magic Band and it charges it to your room.
The room, yeah. We were hoping that we could do the room, whatever, but it only charges it to the room. You can't have it, even though you have, I have my credit card on my Disney app and Tay has his on his.
Yeah.
Since we're at the room, it only bills it to the room. You can't.
Now, another thing that's cool is when you order these, I'm going to cover up my number, but they engrave your name on them, and there's this little screw here, and there's one below it, and you could actually take what's called the puck. You could take this little mini section out, and they sell a little clip, and you could clip it on your waistband or put it in your pocket or use it as a keychain. So you don't have to wear it on your wrist if you don't want to. Now, some of the things that the Magic Band does that we haven't...
It's if mine popped out, would mine be purple?
It would be.
Oh.
So
What's that thing?
Yeah. So the other thing to know about the Magic Bands is, unlike Disneyland, where you get an on-ride photo and you go and look at that number that they have, your and then you type it into your Max Pass. The way it works is they actually have readers in the attraction, and as you go by, it automatically loads your photo onto your account.
That's just crazy.
And it's there, which is cool. You can also do mobile ordering, which we're probably going to do tonight.
So actually we were told at the front desk that, make sure you have the My Disney Experience app, because any quick service restaurant that does offer mobile ordering, they're kind of I don't want to say forcing, but they're guiding you towards and wanting you to use mobile ordering. So we're going to do a lot of mobile ordering, which is great because we can even do it at the hotel. There's a restaurant here at the hotel,
So the
fun.
puck doesn't hold the data. It uses RFID technology. So there's two components, and I researched this before we came here. There's a battery in here that does the remote stuff. So that's how it links like your photos and stuff on the ride. It communicates long distance, and that requires the battery. The battery lasts 2 years is what they say, but it can last up to 3 sometimes. And at the end of the 3 years, you have to just get a new Magic Band puck or whatever. Again, you can always swap the puck into different bands because the bands are collectible and people, just like pins, you can get all different types. But your ticket, like to open your room or to go into the parks or to pay, if you can like touch it, the battery, like you can use it forever. So I brought my old one that I came here in 2016 with, still linked to my account. I could still use it to open the door. I could use it for the park. The only reason I got a new one, other than just wanting it, was that I wanted to be able to link the photos and stuff, long distance.
That's the real reason you got it.
The other cool thing is, like, I don't know if you've experienced this yet, but when you go to things like Rock and Roller Coaster, it pulls your name off of it, and it changes the posters in the line to say, like, your name, and if they know where you're from, they'll be like, from Wisconsin, doing the rock show.
Oh, that's great.
Or It's a Small World at the end. They have a postcard, and they're like, greetings,
thank you,
Tag,
or
Teresa.
Oh, okay.
So it's really
Cool.
neat.
Okay, so let's see. Yes, thank you, Jane. We're very, very excited to be here. Very excited to be here. We did not get the photo pass, Trisha.
I didn't even see it as an option.
When I looked at it, and I looked at like what it was going to cost, it was like crazy high.
Well, when James and I got it a couple years ago, it was like $160 for the week.
Yeah, no, it's...
Is that what it is now? No?
It's more than that.
Well, let's look.
For some reason, I thought it was like... I don't remember. He's going to pull it up and see how much the photo pass is. I don't know. I have mixed feelings, right? Because we're going to be wearing masks the whole time, so I don't know how many, like, I don't know. I don't know how many, like, nice photos I need from...
Oh, they did raise it.
How much is it?
So,
it's $200.
So it's $70 for one day.
Yeah.
And $200 for a 30-day window. We're
Yeah.
only at the parks for 4 days. So let me just tell you guys what our plans are and some things that we want to talk about real quick. So first of all Enchanting Ears.
Yeah.
I have over here hanging on the wall, I've got my Haunted Mansion ones that match my... Where am I? Haunted Mansion ones that match my mask. I've got my Mickey ones, and I've got my Millennium Falcon ones. What did you bring, Teresa? Do you want to show your thing off?
Do you want to bring it over?
Oh, you could have brought it over here. Teresa's got this cool setup.
Yeah, I know Disney like is coming out with their own fancy one, but I bought a vintage train case and put my ears in that. So I have these. I wore these downtown Disney today. I only brought 4 ears because I needed space so that I could buy ears. And I did bring my Millennium Falcon ears, so those are going to go on Rise of the Resistance with us. Those are the only Enchanting ears I wore. Because Magic Kingdom, I decided I was devoting to the Haunted Mansion.
Do you want to talk about what you experienced at downtown Disney Springs with ears?
Oh, you guys. I was literally the only person wearing ears in Disney Springs. Mind you, there's not a ton of people there, right? Because we've got stuff going on. But I was the only person wearing ears. So thankfully we had our little Zoom call hangout thing with our cast members while we were down at Disney Springs. So that like boosted us by like 4 more people wearing ears or something.
Yeah.
It was bizarre.
Yeah, but the other thing...
Mike and Lori, I do have to let you know, I had 2 cast members, both at the same time, compliment me on I was wearing my Fast Pass mask today. And it was the person taking your temperature, I think, complimented
my
your
Haunted
Mansion mask. So that was pretty awesome.
If you guys want All Enchanting Ear masks, go to allenchantingears.com.
That is true, Trisha.
If you use the promo code DLWeekly10, you get 10% off, and that's good forever.
Vetter, we're probably going to ride Splash multiple last times.
Yeah.
Because, one thing I've been watching, because I'm a nerd, I've been watching wait times, and specifically on the days of the week that we're going to be at these places, so I can get the best idea of what wait times are going to be. The worst I've seen is Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, and I think the absolute worst I saw was 60 minutes, but usually it's 40 minutes or less.
Well, and the cast member at check-in today said that the numbers don't... She said that Smuggler's Run was listed at 40 minutes, and she walked
Yeah.
right on.
Yesterday. She walked on Smuggler's Run at a 40-minute wait time yesterday. So yeah, Mike, I was trying to like politely ask for business cards because I knew we were coming here and I didn't know how to like give it away.
Yeah.
So
We wanted this to be a big surprise.
Yeah.
We were at Disney Springs for our hangout, but when we were talking to the hangout people,
it got dark out there.
It got dark, and so we were like, let's just go to the hotel. We could give a tour, and then maybe towards the end here, we'll actually go out, like, because there's the pool right over here. We could kind of show that, which will be really nice.
Yeah.
So anyway, so for our week, I just want to explain to you guys how our week's going. We're going to be posting on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook. We're going to, if you're
Probably
a
do
Patreon
Patreon.
supporter, we're going to do they have some video things for supporters.
Yeah, kind of like your Instagram story.
Except for worse, because it only records for so many seconds, it cuts
It's a
off, it
hard
doesn't
cut off,
continue.
yeah.
So tomorrow, we're at Animal Kingdom. Tuesday, we're at...
I'm going to quiz you on this.
Wait, Tuesday, we're at Epcot. The reason we're at Epcot is because it'll be easier for us to record the podcast that night. Wednesday, we're at Hollywood Studios, and Thursday, we're at Magic Kingdom, because they don't do park hopping or anything.
Yeah.
And then we're going home Friday. We're going home Friday. The other thing that I want to talk about real quick, is our friends over at Concierge have been so amazing. They got us the room. Well, we paid for it, but they booked it for us.
We did all of our travel planning through the Concierge.
Yep. They wanted to make this special because this is the first time we've gone to Disney World. They know that we're Disneyland experts, but not necessarily Disney World experts. So they had a call with us, and they actually wanted to surprise us. So they sent a kit to the front desk, and it has this whole thing of what they want us to do tomorrow night. Because Animal Kingdom closes at 6.
Instructions of like, okay, get on the monorail, go here, go there, whatever. No, we don't. We can do as we do it, we can go through it.
Oh, sure. Like as we're doing it?
So join us tomorrow. We're going to kind of do like little Instagram stories, and you guys can go on the little cool, they planned like a tour of the parks for us and kind of gave us recommendations.
Not the parks.
Oh, sorry. Of the resorts for us.
Around the monorail loop.
Yeah, and gave us recommendations of, stop here, get this to whatever. It's going to be super cool. Super cool.
The Patreon stuff should be available for any support level. I think that's how that works. And we'll make it available for everything.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Instagram will probably be the biggest thing that we probably will do Instagram the most, I would say, or Facebook possibly.
All right, so Mike, I'm putting my finger on where we need to be so I don't lose the questions. So Mike, yes, we are good. We're good. We haven't given any out because literally they were saying these things to us at the worst time ever. So they'd already counted us out of the store, and I was outside of the glass stores when they're like, "Oh, we love your mask," and I had to turn around and go back in the store to say thank you, and then it was just a bad, weird timing. But we do plan to give your guys' cards out for sure. Let's see.
Right here.
Okay, Laura, you got to show us what your new pair of ears is if you're willing to share. So masks and the humidity. I'm going to be really honest with you guys. When we first got here, I had a disposable mask on, like one of those, blue surgical masks. And it was fine. We then left to go, we left to go get to the car. We were unpacking the car, that's what it was.
Yeah, we were unpacking the car.
And we go out to the car, and all we did was go out into the parking lot, and I was sweating, and my mask was felt like it was suffocating me. I'm like, oh my God, I'm not gonna survive the week. And Tag looked over, he's like, you are red. You were beet red. I'm like, I know, I'm really hot. So, but once we got to downtown Disney,
Disney Springs.
Sorry, Disney Springs. I'm gonna do that all week. Once we got to Disney Springs and we parked on the opposite end of where we were gonna go eat, walked across the whole thing, which, mind you, Disney Springs
is huge.
Massive.
Disney Springs is 3 times, if not more, maybe 4 times the size of downtown Disney.
Yeah,
and it goes in a bunch of directions. It's not just one line. There's an island you can go to, and
yeah. So then we walked.
Also, can I give some more context real quick because it's important?
I was gonna get to that, but
no, you were talking about being red and stuff, so I'm gonna give context. Oh. We didn't drink a lot of water in the morning.
I was gonna get to that.
and Teresa didn't eat breakfast.
I did my normal breakfast.
She had her coffee.
Yeah.
I had a McDonald's thing, and I was starting to get woozy because it was hot out and it was 2 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
We
didn't prep. Put it this way, we did not prep ourselves. So, because
we were too excited.
We drove from Georgia to here today, so we had 6.5 hours in the car today. So when I do driving stuff, I don't like to drink a lot because then we have to stop a lot.
That's true.
So
and we didn't want to stop in
we
Florida.
didn't want to stop in Florida. That was our like biggest thing. We don't want to in Florida. We don't want to be outside of the Disney bubble. Just fear of stuff. Anyways, but
my bladder almost paid the price for that. But
so we walked across Disney Springs, got to the place that we were at, and so once we sat in the air conditioning, ate. What are you doing?
Laura asked how the bed was, and I hadn't. It's comfortable.
Sat at the restaurant for a while in the air conditioning. We're able to have our masks off for a little while in the air conditioning. I had sweet tea. It was delicious. We went to House of Blues.
I had water because I needed to
drink water. Yep. And so after that, fine, totally fine. So that was just us.
We also slowed down.
We also were not like walking normal Tag and Teresa pace. We were like moseying.
You know how we are talking? We're like that walking.
Yeah. So once we kind of like took a step back, reevaluated, it wasn't bad. Like. Not bad at all. I think there was only a couple. We'd stop, drink water, take the mask off. Only then. Never did I feel like I needed to stop just to take the mask off to like give myself a break. So that was good. That was much better than I thought.
95 to 98% of the people were wearing masks correctly. There was a couple nose people. There was one set of like teenagers that had like somehow gotten past security. Like they had a mask on, but then they took it off and they were like holding it. But they were in front of us. There was a couple congested areas, but there's a set of escalators that come from the parking garage into Disney Springs. That area was busy, and of course, the World of Disney store was busy. But otherwise, not too bad. When we did our hangout earlier, there's not many people. We'll share some photos on Instagram to show the crowds because we did take some pictures.
Okay, let's see.
I was right.
Okay, so Trisha, we are super excited for Flight of Passage. Neither of us have done it. So there's actually quite a few things that are different. Like we haven't done Toy Story Land stuff at all. Obviously, Rise of the Resistance we haven't done. We haven't done Mickey.
We only get to do Rise of the Resistance once.
Yeah, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. We haven't done the Skyway.
Laura, the bed was good. I don't know if I said that already.
Okay, let's see.
We spent the whole afternoon, and we probably could have spent another couple hours at Disney Springs.
So Liberty. Okay, someone asked when we got here. We got here. It was like 2:30, 2 o'clock. I think it was about 2 o'clock when we got here. No, maybe it's like when we got to.
I have an email from when we checked in.
Disney Springs at 2:30. It's been a whirlwind already. We don't even know. Liberty, we're staying at the Pop Century Hotel. Once we're done chatting in here, we're gonna actually take you guys out because it is amazing. There's a giant. It's like 2.5 stories tall statue of Lady, like right outside our room because it's right out by where the pool
down
is.
A little bit, but yeah.
And Tramp is over there. So we're in the 50s block. And so our pool in our area is themed to the 50s. There's like big, giant, oversized transistor radios and all. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. So anyways, we'll take you guys out and look at that. Yes, there is a World of Disney at Disney Springs, and it's massive. I think it's bigger than Downtown Disney. Tag does not believe
I think it's about the same size. The difference is in Downtown Disney, it's long, and here it's not as long and it's wide.
The people that were on our live chat thing watched us walk around the whole thing.
I will show you a picture of inside, and it seems taller, but I don't think it's bigger. Here's looking from one. This is from almost at the door to the back of the Halloween area.
That's the short way. That wasn't the long way, though.
That's true.
Anyways, maybe we can try and do a video in there so you guys can get some idea.
Oh, by the way, I liked this T-shirt.
They had way more merch. There was a bunch of old merch that I haven't seen for a while, but tons of stuff.
Yeah.
Tons and tons and tons of merch in there. Tons. When did we decide to go to Walt Disney World? That's a good question.
2 weeks ago.
No, maybe it was like 3 weeks. We'll have to look back in the chat. It was not long. I think maybe the end of July or early August. It was like 2, maybe 2.5. It would have been longer than 2 weeks because we wouldn't have gotten the Magic Bands.
I will look back.
Okay. How does this thing work? Make your MacBook work.
Don't click. Just use your 2 fingers and scroll.
Okay. Yeah, so they were doing good. Liberty, yes, we do have dining reservations. They were so even though we booked it 2 weeks ago, we're gonna do Be Our Guest. We're very excited about going to Be Our Guest. We're doing that Thursday. And then we also have a dining reservation for the Sci-Fi Drive-In Theater. So it looks like you're at a drive-in movie theater and you're in old-timey cars. We're very excited about that. Tip, if you want to get the earlier reservation for rides, get in line for the gondolas early. Okay, thank you, Trisha. Good tip. I don't remember if there is a water. We have
A
not
what?
checked out the pools yet, so I don't remember if there's a water slide or not. We will go look and see if there is one
I
here.
think there is.
There's, I think, 2, if not 3 pools here. All right, let's see.
Oh, you're right. It was earlier than that because I'm at the beginning of.
I think
August.
Liberty. I do think you need a full day at Disney Springs, if not more, because it's like a maze too. There's a ton of stuff to see, and yeah, just crazy. I literally have a call with concierge. Oh, perfect. Perfect. All right. Starting Doctor Who this week. That's awesome. August is amazing. I have been there before. It's so cool. So cool.
Okay.
I just heard from
August.
Disney Food Blog that you can create a party list for Rise virtual queue. Oh yes, instead of checking off Yep.
August 6th, we decided. Because this is your very first message to me about it.
Mm.
And I said, we talked about driving.
Yes, you're right. Not everyone knew that we were. I mean, people had guesses. Most of the people actually, their first thought was downtown Disney, not Walt Disney World. So I told Tag after Tuesday's stream, I'm like, I think you gave it away.
August 6th.
think
Are
they're
we
gonna
okay
know.
to book it? Bam.
August 6th. Oh, yeah, that's right. It was Vern's birthday. Liberty, no. Producer James and Vern are not with us. It's just the two of us down here.
Producer James, his friend Cheristy lives in Atlanta, and we dropped him off there because he wanted to hang out with her. And Vern couldn't get off work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. How long are you guys there? We are leaving on Friday. So we're here for a week. See, Mike thought down. A lot of people thought downtown Disney.
So here's the problem with downtown Disney is for us, if we were going to fly,
Yeah.
it's not worth it for us just to go to one small shopping district that would be done in a day.
And I'm not comfortable. Like,
That's
flying
true.
to me is more risky than this.
And I told Deanne, who messaged me after the stream and said, I know you're going to downtown Disney World. I said, I can guarantee you I'm never making the drive to California again. So, and I was honest. And then she said,
Better.
when's your flight? And I said, we're not flying either.
Yay.
But yeah.
So, Better said, no Werner James? What kind of DLWeekly live stream is this?
I know.
Should have had them, like, remote.
So this week, just a heads up, the podcast this week is going to be shorter. We're going to record it. I don't know if I'm going to edit it or send it to James to edit it. So if it sounds
or
different,
maybe
that's
it
why.
won't be super edited.
Maybe. Teresa just wants to like throw it out there,
Like,
but
just
I know how bad we are,
whatever,
so it's not
fine.
going to happen. But it'll be posted just like normal, and we'll try to get that stuff done. Did you know there's a little drawer above the fridge?
No.
Is the coffee in there?
The coffee is in here. And look,
Nice.
it's Joffrey's.
Nice. Let's see. We wanted to go to Blaze Pizza today, but we didn't. So the drive from Wisconsin, Liberty, it took us 15 and a half hours. We left at 6:30 a.m. Yesterday morning. We got to Atlanta time, which is an hour ahead. We got there a little after midnight last night. Teresa and I went to bed probably a little after 1, and we woke up this morning at around 5, so we got about 4 hours of sleep. And then we drove 6.5 hours from Atlanta to here.
Thank you, Liberty. We're very excited, too. And we're super excited to, like, share our adventures with you guys.
The other thing that was making it a big deal for us, too, here and coming to Disney World is we had 2 trips planned. We had an April trip that obviously didn't happen. We also had this exact week, which is why you're available this week to come do this.
This was supposed to be the week that we were there for Star Wars night. Well, thank you, TH. This is the best I've been listening to in a little over 2 years. We've made you a bigger Disney fan. I didn't know, like, that was possible.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
So
yes, Trisha, we are going to try out. It's like the Food and Wine Festival or something, and I think it's the garden. Like they did some sort of hybrid of the 2 events. The Garden Festival is going on, and the Taste of like Food and Wine Fest stuff. We're kind of iffy on what our plan of attack is because there's a tent that has a lot of the stuff in it. There's one thing in particular you want that's in the tent.
There's a cake pop that's that they use dry ice, or liquid nitrogen, and it's supposed to be really cool.
Yeah.
I also want to try. There's like a sushi thing too, but Animal Kingdom we're gonna do but
back to Epcot. So we're gonna kind of we're gonna feel out how that is because we've been all of the parks have had good reviews as far as like good social distancing or there's nobody there. So, but Epcot, a lot of people apparently, because a lot of the food is in this one tent, which, mind you, I don't know, this tent might be
It's
massive.
a giant tent.
So they said that it can get congested in that tent, but there are booths like around the entire showcase, so we can go to the booths, and if the tent looks like it's not very busy, we can go over to the tent.
Okay, so you want to know what the tent is?
What's the tent?
Here's the walkway.
Yeah.
This is the tent.
Oh.
So for those of you
So that's a pretty big tent.
So here's Epcot. Here's this is terrible. Here's Epcot, like whatever it's called.
The World Showcase?
No, what's the attraction that's in the
Which one? Spaceship Earth.
Spaceship Earth. So this is Spaceship Earth. This is like the entrance area. As you go down World Showcase, I haven't zoomed in. This is the tent. It's ginormous. It's this white thing.
Ginormous.
It's this white thing.
But yeah, so I'm worried when people say it's congested, because right? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'm sure we'll go through there.
Come on.
Because even like there were times today that downtown Disney felt congested. Like you looked ahead and it's like, oh my gosh, it looks like there's a wall of people. But then as you walked through, it was fine. So it looked bad.
Liberty, we've both been here.
Yes, we've both been here. I've been here twice. The first time I went was like small child with my parents, and I may have even been in a car seat. I really did. No, I think I was a little older than that. But I have some memories of that trip, but not tons.
Mm-hmm.
And then we were here. I think Vern and I were here. I think it was 2016 that he ran in the Walt Disney World Marathon. And then you happened to come later that year because you guys went, what was it? Cruise?
Before my school.
Yeah, but did you guys go on a cruise or something?
We went to Universal because it was a cruise expedition thing. Yeah.
So neither of us have been here since 2016.
And I've never stayed on property. We stayed off property, and we learned that with Disney World, you really need to stay on property.
Oh no! Disneyland fall trip was canceled. That is sad, th.
Mm-hmm.
What was I gonna say? So like Pandora was still being built when we were here last.
Yep.
Toy Story Land was not a thing.
Galaxy's Edge wasn't a thing.
A lot of new things since we were here last. So I think the new big thing when I was the Seven Wonders Mine Train at that point. And
that was still like a long wait or whatever.
Oh, it's all right. I have DLWeekly. That's awesome.
So anyway, the things we're gonna eat. Did you already go over all the places we were planning on eating? We're gonna do the Satui Cafe in Pandora because that's supposed to be really good. Mm-hmm. We're gonna do. You had something else that you were gonna eat in Animal Kingdom.
There's like a Yak and Yeti quick service thing that I wanted to try. And you guys, they have strawberry Dole Whip in Animal Kingdom.
Lauren, we're at Disney World. Because Disneyland's not open. Yeah. Can I just, for me, can I ask a question of everybody? You guys are okay that we're at Disney World, right? Because, like, I know we're a Disneyland podcast, and I kind of felt like people were going to have a problem. You usually overthink things, so this is my overthink thing.
Everyone's like, strawberry Dole Whip. Oh, they recreate the bowls from the candy. That's awesome. I know we're really, really sad, Liberty. We're not... So... Animal Kingdom is
traitors.
Animal Kingdom.
Thanks, Shannon.
Closes at 6 p.m. So no, we will not see Pandora at night. The other thing too, because we always look at.
Liberty, thank you.
We always look at news, obviously for Disneyland. So we started looking at news for World too, because we were trying to like get excited about our trip. And the one thing that we're really sad and we're really worried about is the animatronic that's the shaman in Navi River Run. Like, they took it out a week ago, and we haven't heard if it's back yet. And that's, like, one of the top things I wanted to see.
The Kylo Ren animatronic stopped working. He's
like a B mode. There's, like, an A mode and a B mode.
But still, like, don't you want to see it in the A mode?
Well, I guess I wouldn't know the difference. We wouldn't have learned that. I probably would have known. But anyway, so we're hoping the shaman's back because that animatronic looks amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Of course, like, we want to keep you guys in the loop because we wouldn't be here or be able to do this without you guys. So
you can virtually bring us Disney magic. That's awesome.
So, like we said earlier, for those of you who might have joined us since we said this, we're going to be on Instagram and Facebook and stuff. Mostly Instagram, I'm going to guess, posting stuff about our trip. We do have tomorrow night. We are going to be at the California Grill, which is on top of the which is on top of the Contemporary. Which it will be dark because our reservation is later in the evening, and we will be able. Hopefully, they'll have some lights on in the Magic Kingdom. We'll be able to show you in because the way it works is you can kind of see into the Magic Kingdom, so that'll be cool.
Oh, Lauren, thank you. So I'm sorry you had to cancel your trip, but I mean, crazy time. So I mean, I get it, especially with a son that's less than a year old. I 100% get it.
Quincy, I'm with you about whatever. Disney World, they say, is where magic happens.
Yes,
that's their saying.
Where
now.
magic happens.
Because of lightning.
Yeah. So that there was a big nasty lightning strike here, and
look it up. We talked about it. Didn't we talk about it?
We did talk about it, and the ride has not been behaving correctly since. And yeah, poor Kylo, I think, got the short end of that stick. But
well, the Emperor was mad. The Emperor was mad.
The Emperor
Spoiler
was
alert.
Mad.
Lightning, you know. And
there you go. There you go. Oh, a trip to Tennessee. That's nice.
Elijah, you should just drive a few more hours and go to Disney World.
So, do you guys want to go out and see the pool area lit up at night, or what do you guys want to do?
Oh my gosh, I'm hoping that the connection will work out there.
Well, I think we just peek over the thing.
Oh, Taglet was in the window.
Yeah, he's in the front window. He's on the ground now. Poor Taglet.
James took him all day, as we were traveling, and he had him belted in. He's sporting our
he was in
thing.
blankets.
All right, let's go outside.
Get your mask.
Yes. Hold on, guys. Gotta grab a mask. Where is my mask?
Put it away.
Oh, thank you. Did you spray sanitizer all over it?
No, we did spray sanitizer on it.
Oh, also for those of you who didn't catch it when we were here, the door is DLWeekly purple and DLWeekly teal. Oh, hello. So it's dark out, obviously. I hope we keep good. It says it's got good connect. Let's go this.
What if we go down here? Can we see here?
I'm watching the connectivity, guys. So hopefully. Oh, we're red.
What does that mean?
That means it lost connectivity.
Look, there they are.
Hold on, I'm hoping this comes back.
Oh, there's a dog.
Oh, we're back.
Too.
I think we switched access points. So what is this, Teresa?
This is the backside of Not Water, Lady, from Lady and the Tramp, and Tramp's on the other side. Here he is.
Tramp. We got some people coming by.
Maybe we should go down there. You can actually see some.
Well,
Do you
we'll
see
see if I
there's a
have
doghouse
connectivity.
in between the two of them?
There's a doghouse.
I like the doghouse.
Where is it? Over there.
Look at it. There's also a giant,
Radio? Let's go down.
no, not radio. It's a jukebox.
Let's go down. We're going to go down. Did you close our room?
Yeah. Elevator is so loud.
Let's go down the stairs. I'm just watching this.
Are you looking at the stream?
I am looking at the stream.
The,
It just dropped again. Oh my goodness. The fact that internet works, that I can walk a stream laptop through the park is crazy. All right.
Ooh, it is
We
dark
can't
out
we
here.
can't
Sorry,
get
guys.
we can't get too far away from the building, Teresa.
No? I don't know if they're gonna see my stuff.
Okay, we're gonna try to walk just a little bit so you guys can see the pool.
What if can you put it here and
So here's the
Oh,
pool,
we got people dancing.
and there's we're red. We're disconnected. There we go. So we got some people behind us.
Like dancing on the building.
Yeah, if we don't move around too much, it's okay. Lori and Mike are trying to make it. They're talking about traveling here or whatever.
There's nobody. There's 0 people in the pool right
I
now.
want to go to the pool. Oh, it's closed.
Oh. Well, that would
What are
be
the
fine
hours?
then.
Can I walk this way and not disconnect? What are the hours?
I don't know. This, I think you can hear.
So they're 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. at the pool. and it is 9:18.
Oh, can you show them? Can they see the Yeah, kind of. So the staircases here are wrapped in like giant bowling pins.
Like we're super quiet, or it's just super quiet here in general? What am I doing? There we go. Yes. You want to talk about the jukebox?
I don't know anything about the jukebox, just that it's there.
Are we
It's
big
cool.
Disney swimmers? TH is asking.
I am not. I didn't even bring a swimsuit. So no, I'm not. Egg did bring a swimsuit though.
Yeah, I was like, why didn't you bring a swimsuit? That's why everybody was leaving, because they probably just closed it. So that was
Yeah,
probably what
that
that
makes
group
sense.
was. But there's like nothing going on here. Like if I turn around, there's nobody on the paths. There was one guy there's those two people, wherever I'm going.
Oh, they're like at the
And there was like one guy going the other direction, but that's it. So our plan is we're going to try to see so many of the resort hotels. It does seem pretty low occupancy.
Yeah. I thought I had seen that it was like 20 to 30% occupancy for the hotels.
Yeah.
So
the Skyliner, where are we?
Right
So
here.
the Skyliner is that way a bit. Disney Springs wasn't too bad. It was busy by World of Disney, but
Yeah.
it wasn't like terrible. Do we want to? Where are we? Do we want to walk that way and see if we can get to the lobby?
Well, I don't know. Are you gonna get are you gonna disconnect?
That's a good question. Yeah. So Quincy, tomorrow night we have a plan. Concierge worked out a plan where we're gonna go see some stuff at the Polynesian, some stuff at the Grand Floridian, and some stuff at the Contemporary. So they got us like a monorail tour, so it'll be kind of fun.
TH, we will check out and see if you can. It would make sense to log into Disney Plus. I guess we haven't done anything with the TV except turn it off.
Yeah, just save power.
Yeah. Lauren, we are here. I guess total of 5 days. We're here a half day today, 4 full days in the park, and then a half day on Friday.
We won't run into any NBA
Have
players because they're like quarantined.
Yeah, they're quarantined. They're actually so where the Pop Century is versus where the NBA people are, it's like we're neighbors. They're like not that far.
Trisha's like wants to go to Florida.
Capacity at the parks, I think capacity at the parks is like 20 to 30% as well.
We'll let you know tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll let you know. Well, I don't. They're not gonna tell us what the capacity is. We can
No,
see
but
what
we
the
can
crowd
see what the
feels
crowds look
Yeah.
like.
Yeah. Let's see. This is making me want a rash decision and head to Florida. Trish. If you somehow do,
Autographs?
please get
For
their
who?
autographs. Any of them, probably.
Oh yeah.
Any of them. The Tim Tracker saw them on a boat.
Oh.
That's cool.
I'm excited
we'll
to
see.
go on the boat.
One of my coworkers was getting
walk.
all excited about like the end. I think it's like the Final Four playoffs. I don't know, something. I'm not a sports person, but he said if you see any of them, I'm like, I'm not gonna recognize any of them. He's like, oh, don't worry, they'll all be like super tall. They'll stand out.
Okay, so we've got
Okay.
red bars. Let's just try to get back up real quick. Sorry, guys. When we're moving and they're moving from access point to access point, I think it has a problem. So we're going to go back upstairs. Lauren, we plan on doing some Instagram stories. Sorry, guys. Hold on. Reconnection successful. So Liberty, we're going to Animal Kingdom tomorrow. You want to show them your bag? Your backpack?
I can, yeah.
Teresa got her cool little backpack going.
Liberty picked it up for me.
Oh, see? So Liberty, you
Liberty
haven't
was
seen
my
it.
personal shopper for this.
The screen froze, and now we're back. Because when we move through everything, it disconnects and reconnects. So, sorry, Quincy.
Here's my
Oh, yeah.
lounge fight. Liberty, they have the tiki room one here, so I'm probably gonna have to maybe pick that up too.
Teresa hopes it rains because she wants to buy the Tiki Room poncho.
I do.
Or raincoat.
I want a reason to buy the tiki room raincoat.
Oops. So do you guys have any questions for us? Anything we can answer? We'd be happy to. What time do things close for like shopping?
Down at Disney Springs?
Just anywhere.
I
I'm
don't
not shopping. I'm sorry. Food.
I don't know. Do you want to check the mobile order and see?
That's what I'm doing.
So yeah, the place here is like not very exciting for food. They do have Mickey waffles in the morning, but I think there's like burgers and pizza. All right, so I don't know if I can do. Maybe this might.
What?
Oh.
So Quincy, all we've eaten so far has been House of Blues.
Oh my God! Yeah, we haven't had.
What? What are you doing?
Okay, so I'm gonna try and show you guys these the best way I can, since we're streaming differently today. But
my
Lori
goodness.
just sent me.
Look at all these places in the park.
Lori just sent me. That's in the park.
Oh, sorry, in Disney Springs.
Disney Springs, yeah. Lori just sent me the new ears that she has finished, and I had seen the fabric for this before, but I love the bow. I absolutely love the bow. So here's the new ears from All Enchanting Ears. Can you see them? 0 is in the middle of the bow, you guys. There we go. How freaking cool is that? And then here's the back side of them. It's just like striped, black and white striped. And here's Mr. 0. He glows. You guys, how cool is this? What is this 3D printed? Like, how did you even make a 0? That is so cool.
That's
so cool. Liberty, it's not a tiki room poncho, it's a rain jacket. Since you've been there before, what are you most looking forward to in each park? So in Animal Kingdom, I'm most looking forward to Avatar, like the world of Pandora. I was looking most forward to the Shaman, but I don't know if that's going to happen. Let's see. Epcot. I'm actually really looking forward to seeing the Frozen Ever After ride, because when I was here, I really wanted to do, I don't remember what it was called. It was some like troll themed ride. And I really wanted to do that, and they were retheming it to Frozen. So I'm excited to see Frozen. I also have never done the show, the ride. I don't even know what it is. Is it a show or is it an attraction?
For what?
Figment. The thing that has Figment.
Oh, it's a show.
I've never seen.
Or it's an attraction.
I've never seen Figment, so I'm very excited to see Figment since he's like an icon out here, right? And food. I'm very excited for food at Epcot. Let's see. Disney Springs. No. Disney Hollywood Studios. I'm most excited. There's a lot of stuff I'm really excited for in Disney Hollywood Studios, to be honest. I'm really excited for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. They need to come up with a better name. That's just
If
hard.
you say it more, it's better.
Still tongue twister.
It is.
I'm excited for the Runaway Railway. I'm also excited for Rise of the Resistance, because as you guys know, I have not watched any spoilers, so hopefully everything will be working fine for that. We can do that. And I'm also excited for Toy Story Land, because I didn't get to see Toy Story Land at all when we were here. Magic Kingdom. I'm excited for the Haunted Mansion.
Did I miss something?
Liberty asked what we were most excited for.
But which parks have we already talked about?
All of them now.
I'm excited for all of Pandora, all of Toy Story Land, all of Galaxy's Edge. I'm at Hollywood Studios and Animal Kingdom. I'm also excited to go on Expedition Everest again, because that was fun. I am excited to go on the. I am excited to go on the gondola system with the Skyliner. Very excited, and the monorail. I love the monorail, and they've been refurbishing some of the monorail, so that should be nice. Mm-hmm. Magic Kingdom, Big Thunder Mountain. I really like Big Thunder Mountain. Splash Mountain, of course, because that'll be going away.
Well, and I'm excited to do Splash Mountain multiple times. On this one, because with it being the two, like you're seated next to each other, I don't feel like you don't get as wet.
I feel like the Mine Train, the Snow White Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, I think that'll be good. We order some food. They close at 10. How
do I get in your phone?
So
I need your face.
Just pick a category and then.
Oh my gosh.
So don't get a drink though, because we got plenty of drinks. So I'm excited for that. We already did that. Hollywood Studios, we already went through that. What am I missing? Hollywood Studios, Animal Kingdom, Epcot. I love Test Track.
Oh, yeah, I haven't done test track either.
Very excited to finally experience Soarin' around the world, even though apparently it's terrible. And I also like, why do I keep forgetting? Spaceship Earth.
Oh, yes, I like Spaceship Earth, too.
Haunted Mansion is not the same.
No, it's not. It's not the same.
And they don't have the stretching room running right now, so you literally... So their stretching room doesn't actually go down. Their roof goes up. And you can just... The way they have it is they just have the doors open. You can just walk in.
Oh my gosh, I don't know what I want. What did you get?
I got the chicken parmesan pasta.
Of course you did.
That one.
That's a very tag thing to have gotten.
The mine train, or the Big Thunder Mountain Railroad here is cool because there's a section of the track. It's a totally different layout than Disneyland. And there's a section of the track that goes along the Disneyland or the Disney World Railroad, which is not running right now because of Tron construction, that the track kind of like goes back and forth. So it's kind of like, it feels kind of more out of control.
Yeah.
Does not have the cool ending that Disneyland has, though. Yeah, so Liberty, we're going to totally, everything we eat, we're probably going to Instagram and talk about. We took pictures earlier, so we're definitely going to do that. Yeah, I don't know, Laura. I've never seen it. I'm excited to experience something different with it. So you're going to slice a pepperoni pizza?
I don't know. It's either pizza or a burger. I don't want
true.
pasta with meatballs.
They have a salad again. I don't think they have.
I'm getting a side salad comes with the pizza.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Of course we're going to do Tower. So the idea is that
Yes.
we're going to do everything multiple times except for Rise of the Resistance because you can only do one boarding pass. Yeah, which...
I don't know. Do I want the burger? You guys, do I want pizza or a burger? I really don't know. Ooh, maybe I want the cheeseburger.
We
It has
have
a
played the
garlic ranch
Disney Villainous
sauce.
board game.
Okay, I'm going to take my pizza off. Go away, pizza. We don't want you anymore. Uh-oh.
Did you break it?
I did. Make it go away. I don't want pizza and a burger.
Modify order. Apparently Teresa needs to work on my Disney experience. So are you just getting the burger?
Just the burger.
And I'm getting the parmesan.
Because it's got like a garlic something or other sauce on it.
Did you custom?
I can customize it?
Well, cheese apparently.
Oh.
You want cheese?
Yes.
Okay. Apparently you can only customize the
I was
cheese.
wondering if I could, like, instead of fries, get something
Well, you
else.
could go down with me as soon as we're done with the stream
Okay.
here. And
Anyways.
maybe they'll have
So there are 2 boarding pass windows, Liberty, but you're only allowed to get 1 boarding pass per day. So if you don't get in the first group, then you can try again for the second group. So I think that's smart that they did it that way, because then it's not like the mad rush right in the morning, and then if you were a little bit late, then you're out of luck. So I like that. I do like that. A Mulan sneak peek. Where's the Mulan sneak peek? I didn't know about that.
I'll bet you that's in Epcot, would be my guess.
Oh?
I
That
could be wrong.
That could be. I don't know. I'm excited. I'm just so excited about this. So we'll see. This is the first time we've done a boarding pass, so I'm kind of curious how that goes. Like if we're good at it or if we're not good at it, because I fail at merch pass. I'm not very good at getting the merch passes, so hopefully the boarding pass is better.
A couple things I'm going to let you guys know about Disney World that's super cool. So I have a Disney Visa card that I use all the time
Okay, Hollywood, that makes sense.
to get points to go to Disneyland and Disney World, apparently. Anything Disney Store.
Yeah.
Well, I forgot my redemption card at home, but at Disney Springs and
Any of the guest service
any of the guest service relations places,
counters.
they'll give you one. You call the number. I got right through, no wait. I had them switch from the one that I have at home that I forgot to this one, and it was active right away. The other thing that's to note that the person at the front desk told us about the resort hotels is now they charge for parking, and it's $15 a day. However, one of the cool things is they charge you per day, and you can go between the different resorts, and you just have that, and you can park at the parks without paying extra.
Yeah.
So sure, you're paying $15 a day when it used to be included, but now you can park almost anywhere on property, and it's included. You just swipe your Magic Band, and it's done.
Very cool.
All right,
Any
here we go.
other questions or anything else we can
We gotta
show
go pick
you
up our food.
guys or anything? I feel like with how this
No, we're not annual pass holders at Disney
no,
World.
we are not annual
Liberty,
pass holders.
I want the
Oh,
Premier Pass, which
way
is
expensive.
both parks.
Way expensive. Are you guys going to eat Ronto wraps?
Yes.
Yes, we are. We are 100% eating Ronto wraps.
Look at this, guys. We ordered our food.
Tang hasn't had a true Ronto wrap.
No,
yet.
I'm excited.
Mm-hmm.
So tomorrow we're doing Satui Canteen.
Yep, and then possibly
And our big
the
dinner.
Yak and Yeti if we need a snack.
Sure.
They have, what did I tell you they have? Mango pie at the Yak and Yeti thing, too.
Oh.
So I'm curious, like,
Where was
about
the
mango
thing
pie.
that had the what was the type of pie you were looking at?
Mango.
No, there was like a meringue.
lime.
Key lime.
Yep, key lime.
All right, guys, we're gonna go because we gotta go pick up our food. I'd love to stay and chat with you guys, but we'll be on Instagram. If you're in the Discord chat, we'll be in there talking and sharing
Right.
stuff.
Just like a second Premiere Pass. You just might need multiple jobs to pay for it, though, right?
Yes.
And then you have no time off to go, so.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways.
All right, guys. Thank you
Yeah, make
so
yours come by.
much for tuning in. I hope you guys thought it was a good surprise or a good treat if you weren't surprised. Hopefully you guys will be happy checking out what we're doing this week.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully you guys can also be uplifted by our positive attitudes in the park this week and
you
kind of
guys
give you a
some
little bit of Disney.
Sneak peek of Disney.
Mm-hmm. So
Disney park magic.
have a great night, guys.
Yes, thanks, guys.